If you are thinking about moving to Longboat Key anytime this year, then this video is going to be for you. One of the first questions you might ask yourself is, where do I even start? Longboat Key is only 12 miles long, but every part of this island offers something a little different. So in this video, I'm going to give you an overview of Longboat Key, what each section of the island is like, what lifestyle you can expect, and how to decide which area is right for you. I am Gina Ursini. I am the broker and owner of Brista Realty, and my team and I work with buyers and sellers here every day. So if you give us a call, I can assure you, you will be in good hands. By the end of this video, you're going to have a clear picture of how our island is laid out, and you can start narrowing down your options before you even visit. Now, let's start with looking at a map of Longboat Key, Florida. Here you can see that the island runs from north to south, and it's sandwiched between Sarasota Bay and the Gulf of Mexico. As I mentioned before, the island is about 12 miles long, but at its widest point, which is right here, it's only about 1 mile wide. Now, I like to think of the island as three distinct areas. We have South Longboat Key, North Longboat Key, and Mid Longboat Key. Now, let us take a look at South Longboat Key. In South Longboat Key, you're going to find that you are closest to St. Armand's Circle and downtown Sarasota. In South Longboat Key, you'll also find the Longboat Key Club. Behind these gates, you're going to find the resort, in addition to a number of single-family homes and condo communities. Now, the resort membership is required, but it offers access to golf, tennis, there's a number of restaurants, there's a resort-style pool, and you have beach access. So the first single-family home community that I'm going to introduce to you is Lighthouse Point. This here is found behind a second set of gates, in addition to the gates at the entrance of the Longboat Key Club. Now, these are estate-style homes, and as you can see, all of these homes are surrounded by water. In addition to this single-family home community, there are multi-million-dollar striking mansions that line this section of the street right here. Just recently, one of those mansions just sold for over $30 million. Now, in addition to these single-family homes, there are a number of different condos that line this street right here, which is called Longboat Club Road. And some of the names of these condos include the L'Ambiance, the Pier, the Sanctuary, Longboat Towers, Regent Place, and the Privateer. So let's head out of the Longboat Key Club, and we're going to head across Gulf of Mexico Drive to the Bayside. Now, Gulf of Mexico Drive, this is our main drag, and it goes straight through the island. Here we have the community of Country Club Shores. This community is very popular for boaters because, as you can see, each street, with the exception of one street, is lined with canals. Country Club Shores was originally developed in the 1960s. The neighborhood has seen some major transformations. A popular trend here is to tear down the old ranches and replace them with brand new luxury estates that range somewhere between the $5 and $6 million range. And of course, South Longboat Key is also home to other notable condo complexes, such as the Tangerine Bay Club, which offers another take on waterfront living. This complex is located just south of Country Club Shores on the southern tip of Longboat Key, also across from the Longboat Key Club. If you'd like more in-depth details on any of these condos or single-family home communities, head over to my Living in Longboat Key channel, where you'll find highlights on individual neighborhoods and communities across Longboat Key, Florida. Now, let's head over to Mid-Key. This is where you're going to see a mix of beachfront neighborhoods, bayfront neighborhoods, shopping plazas, and some brand new developments. Now, speaking of brand new developments, this is where our Brista Commons Plaza will be opening in November of 2025. The project is going to feature our Brista Homes and Realty offices, along with a furniture showroom, a window company, a flooring company, and in the out parcel is going to be a Goodwill bookstore and a drop-off center. These types of businesses are all new to the island, which means residents of Longboat Key who are building or remodeling will no longer need to leave the island for design and construction essentials. Everything you need is going to be conveniently located in one spot. Mid-Key is also home to where you're going to find most of the island's essentials, like the public supermarket, banks, the public tennis center, town hall, the library, and most of the island's everyday conveniences are located mid-Key. If you like having quick access to everything close by, then Mid-Key is going to make a lot of sense to you. The largest and most popular single-family home communities on Mid-Longboat Key is Bay Isles. Located on the bay side of the island, it's made up of a collection of distinct neighborhoods, each with its own character and appeal. Residents also enjoy exclusive access to the Bay Isle Beach Club, which is a private Gulffront retreat with direct beach access. Now, on the beach side, there are a variety of condo options along the beach. Some of the more well-known condos are the Islander Club, Islands West, and Aria, just to name a few of them. Now, let's head over to North Longboat Key. North Longboat Key offers a quieter, old Florida vibe with some fascinating history. This is home to one of the oldest communities, Long Beach Village. Dating back to the early 1900s, this era began as a fishing village and has grown into a charming, eclectic neighborhood. One of the oldest cottages still stands here today and houses the beloved Mar Vista restaurant. Alongside Mar Vista, residents also enjoy two other local favorites in the community, the Shore and Whitney's. During World War II, the northern tip transformed into a practice target range for the Army Air Forces. This was not a quiet affair. Gulf of Mexico Drive at this point was closed down between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. So if residents needed to get off the island during those hours, they had to head off at the south end. Today, North Longboat Key reflects its rich heritage with a strong sense of old Florida charm. The streets are a little narrower than elsewhere on the island, and the atmosphere feels more relaxed. Some would say less pretentious than the resort lifestyle on the south end. One of the largest single-family home neighborhoods on the island is Sleepy Lagoon, which offers two distinct experiences. Here you'll find canal-front homes with direct access to Sarasota Bay. Many of these homes carry that vintage Florida feel. On the beach side, you're going to find larger homes, some that sit directly on the beach, often commanding a higher price tag, but offering some spectacular Gulffront views. Now, if you're an avid boater, Emerald Harbor houses some of the widest canals on the island. This community is a mix of the old-style ranches, but some of these old ranches are being torn down and making way for new construction homes. On the north end, you're also going to find a number of condo complexes along this part of the island, mostly mid-rise condos versus the high-rise buildings you're going to find in both Mid and South Key. So now that you have a feel for Longboat Key and how it's laid out, the next step is narrowing down which lifestyle fits you best. And that's where I can help. If you reach out and you aren't quite sure where on the island you want to be, that's not a problem. We'll guide you by asking you the right questions to better understand your lifestyle and goals. We've also created a short quiz designed to help you narrow down your options. This quiz will point you toward the part of Longboat Key that best fits your needs, and then it provides you with a quick overview of both condo communities and single-family home neighborhoods in that area that's best suited for you. If you're looking in Longboat Key, Florida, don't be shy. Give us a phone call, shoot us a text or an email. That way we can help you make a smooth move to Longboat Key, Florida.